Welcome back, everybody, to Planet Neolexia, where we are playing the Westport Independent, an early alpha game that takes place at a newspaper where you can either decide to side with the corrupt government or side with the rebels who oppose them. Now, in the last episode, evidently I made a poor choice because it's only week 2 and I've already received my first death threat from the rebels. I thought that I was doing a good job of being fair and balanced and not siding with anybody, but evidently there are factors at stake besides what stories you choose and how you edit them. The only thing I can figure is that it also matters who writes the story and what page you decide to put it on, because otherwise why would that be an option? Whatever it was that I did wrong, there was a story about some kid who got arrested for spraying graffiti on the walls, and I swear to God, it didn't say anything in the description of the story when it was across my desk about the kid being brutally attacked by the police or being innocent, but evidently some choice that I made in the way that we ran that story altered the way it was presented, because the reporters chatting in the break room basically said that I did a really piss poor job of doing that story, and now literally everybody is mad at me except for the government. So I've given it some thought and trying to decide what to do here, and I think I'm going to change tactics and try to side more with the rebels and what we print in the future, because the way I see it is if we make the government mad at us, they're going to shut us down and possibly arrest us. But if we make the rebels mad at us, they may kill us. And I kind of don't like that idea more than I dislike the idea of being arrested. So we're gonna change tactics here and side with the rebels. And also, I think I just need to more carefully read through the stories and make more careful, sound decisions about what I do with them. So let's see if we can keep ourselves from getting killed this week, and see what kind of stories we have to look at today. So first here we have Loyalist government to improve education at public colleges. The Loyalist government has proposed new regulations to improve the quality of education in public colleges. The regulations will increase the budget for each college, giving them the chance to improve both the environment and the educators. To afford this, the government will greatly increase the cost of tuition all over Westport. Oh, of course they will. Fantastic. Mercury found in fish. Let's see here. A fish shipment was found this morning containing a larger dosage of mercury than the national standard. The shipment was confiscated as a potential health hazard. My goodness. Medical officials have confirmed the dosage, however, is still below lethal amounts. Public is advised to avoid purchasing fish from the southern docks. Ugh. I don't like that much at all. Movie star. Oh, how much you want to bet this is Finn? Yep, our good buddy Harold Finn. Renowned movie star Harold Finn was caught driving under the influence yesterday afternoon. The star was spotted by police as he swayed down the road. When apprehended, the star claimed to have simply been tired due to spending the night at a female acquaintance's place. I'm sure that's not entirely false. Looks like Harold Finn has also announced his upcoming autobiography, titled My Lonely Place in Greatness. It will chronicle Finn's journey towards starhood. I've always wanted to share my life story with fans, said the star. To see that moment finally arrive means a lot to me. I hope you like my Finn voice. The book is expected to be released in the fall of next year, so we've got some celeb news we could possibly run in the paper. Maybe I don't know if that'll really help the rebels out very much or at all. I don't think they care much about celebrity news. Not sure how to pronounce that. I'm going to say Remival. Remival Industries moves branch headquarters to Westport. Remival Industries branch company, Dyrell? I don't know. Dyrell Corp. I'm so bad at pronouncing names. I'm so sorry. Dyrell Corp has announced their intentions to move their headquarters to Westport. Revival claims this move is just the starting point of the industrial giants' plans of localizing their government to the city, or business, I'm sorry. I can read. The company further expects to create a new upswing of jobs in Westport. That sounds good. Oh dear. Bombing by the Southern Docks. A bombing took place by the Southern Docks last night. The bomb was placed inside a small liquor store and went off around 11:45 p.m. 3 people were injured and 2 were found dead. The police have made 4 arrests and suspect rebel involvement. Oh dear. What's my other headline choice here? Vicious bombing by the Southern Docks? No, that's definitely an anti-rebel story. Let's not do that. Confidence in the police grows. What's this? New statistics claim that the public's confidence in the police has increased during the last few months. This is believed to stem from the recent event where a police officer managed to stop both a teenager and his adult accomplice from vandalizing Liberty Square. This is the story I was telling you about. Yeah. This is a direct result of where I screwed up last episode, apparently. Our top priority will be the safety of the public, said Police Commissioner, blah blah blah. Okay. I'm gonna die. Let's see what we can do here. Oops. Dang it, come here. Loyalist government capitalizes on colleges, preventing lower classes citizens from getting a proper education. Sure, let's do that. Gosh. I'm so conflicted. I don't want the government to freak out, but I definitely don't want to be killed by the rebels. I'm so conflicted here. It's only week 2. I really didn't expect it to get this difficult this fast. I am thoroughly enjoying the challenge, though. I mean, this really is a lot more challenging than I thought it would be. Okay, I don't think I want to run that. That sounds like a bad idea. Let me look at the bombing one again. Did that one just disappear? What happened? Oh no, there it is. Okay. Okay, apparently I found a glitch where stuff disappears, but it reappears once you pull something else away. It's an alpha. Don't worry, everybody. It's all good. So my train of thought is this. I am conflicted about doing the bombing story because obviously this is big news because it was a bombing. That's important, and we kind of need to run that as a newspaper. But I don't see a way that we could do this story that does not make the rebels look bad. I suppose if we just cut this out and not mention anything about the rebels, maybe that could work? Let's try that. Oh dear. Who to give this to? I think I'm gonna give this to Julie, because she is a little bit more on the side of the rebels than she is the loyalists. And I think she would, yeah, I think she could handle that. This is gonna make the government look really bad. I kind of feel like this is gonna bring down some heat on us, but I really don't want the rebels to kill us, so... yeah, let's cut this part out. So that it focuses more on how this will negatively affect tuition. And we'll give it to Frank. Because I think he would, since he is totally on the side of the rebels, I feel like he would do the best job at doing that article. Hopefully it won't, his loyalist suspicion is already kind of high. I'm sorry. I don't know if you saw that or not. My fast antivirus was freaking out on me. And it wasn't saying that I had a virus or anything, it was just popping up with a stupid pop-up. I should have put it in gaming mode so that it wouldn't do pop-ups, my bad. Anyway, so we've got 3 stories here. I really don't want to do the police confidence at all. Let's put that in the discard pile. So we've got Anne, who is kind of sympathetic to the Loyalists, but kind of middle ground. And Julie, who is kind of sympathetic to the rebels, but kind of middle ground. Oh wait, she's already doing the bombing. So we've got Phil, the Loyalist. Let's, I guess let's give him this one. Yeah. Let's give that to Phil. That should make him happy. And as for Anne, should we give her a movie star one or the Mercury and the Fish one? I kind of feel like that's important. Let's give her the Fish one. On second thought, maybe... See, here's my thoughts. The Southern Docks is like the slum area, if I remember correctly. And they've already got some problems down there with, like, unemployment. I'm wondering if this would, like, really, really hurt them. But at the same time, high doses of mercury are very, very bad for you, and the public kind of needs to know about this. Again, this is much harder than I thought it would be. Yeah, let's definitely not make the headline, Fish from the Southern Docks and kill you. Let's just leave it at this. We'll give it to Anne. Hopefully she'll do a good job since she's a nice middle ground kind of person, and, yeah, let's see how this works, and we'll, sorry, Finn, but you're not newsworthy. I really feel like the bombing needs to go on the front page because that's big news. Let's do public colleges next. And then we'll do Fish. And then last we'll do this one. So yeah, we've got a good balance of everything except celebrity news. I'm sorry, Finn. But there's far more important things going on right now than your shenanigans. Alright, let's figure out how we want to distribute these. It looks like our 2 strongest audiences are going to be the Southern Docks and Eastern Factories. And again, I'm really, really conflicted here. Yeah, the Southern Docks are the slums. And fishing is one of their main industries, so they are not going to be happy about the fish story. But people kind of need to know about it. Oh, man. The choices you have to make. The choices. Since these are going to be our two biggest selling areas, we're going to target these. And then, let's see. Yeah, it looks like these two are kind of even-ish. So let's go ahead and just do 20 and 20. Well, actually, let's drop this to 15 and bring this up to 25. Because that is a little bit higher, it looks like. Okay. Fingers crossed, everybody. Let's hope this doesn't get us killed. Let's see what happens. Phil says, our president's a really nice man, isn't he? Frank says, is that sarcasm? Phil says, no, why would it be? He's genuinely a good man through and through. Why else would he pay respect to our elders like he did this week? What's he talking about? Oh, yeah, one of the stories that we covered was, yeah, never mind. The same elders who spent their youths overseas killing anyone who wasn't us. Yeah, they seem like the folks you should pay respects to. Oh, come on. Veterans don't have any choice who they fight. Sorry, I skipped that accidentally. Phil says, besides the Loyalist Party had nothing to do with the war, why are you blaming the president for it? Week 3, let's see if we're gonna die. I'm so nervous. Well, it looks like the opinions are leaning a little bit more towards the rebel side. That's good. I don't think our sales are doing so well, though. So I'm a little bit worried about that. That really didn't affect us as much as I thought it would. Interestingly enough, it only changed people's opinions by 7. I'm not sure if that's percentage points or just points. I'm not sure how that works. But it made the loyalist suspicion of us go up by 8. Okay, that's still not a huge amount, so I'm not super worried about it. Let's go ahead and check and see what this says first. Education is for the people. An oppressive government's biggest fear is an educated public. Don't let the upper classes. Blah blah blah. Okay, well there's no death threat here, it's just the flyer, so I'm going to assume that we're okay and we're not going to die at this point. Real quickly, let's check and see how everybody is doing. It looks like comfort levels are relatively high. It looks like the heat went up a little bit on Anne. Yeah, she's actually got more loyalist suspicion right now than Frank does, who is the most polarized in the room. Towards the rebels, anyway. Yikes, I'm sorry, Anne. I'll see if there's a way I can fix that. I don't want you to get arrested or anything. Alright. So, okay, we survived another week. Nobody's dead yet, so I'm gonna call that a win for now. Next episode, we'll see what other kind of shenanigans we can get into. Once again, this game is called the Westport Independent, and it's very similar to Papers, Please in some ways, although it's not developed by the same people. It was developed by 0010 in Sweden, I believe, and you can get it for free, this alpha version. It plays kind of like a tutorial in the beginning, and it's really easy to figure out, at least as far as the basic mechanics. Figuring out exactly how your choices affect the outcomes is still a bit of a mystery to me, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it so far, and I'm really curious to see how this turns out. So stay tuned, next episode, and I will see you there. Thank you very much.